Every sunrise brings another chance. One more page, one more beginning. You don't have to have it all figured out. Just take the next faithful step. Hope is calling, grace is waiting. Your story isn't over yet. This is your next chapter. Your story's just begun.
Hello, friend, and welcome to the Balanced NP Life. I'm Dr. LaTonya King, and I'm so grateful that you're here. This is the Becoming series, a place where we slow down, have honest conversation, and just discover what it actually means to become who God created us to be. Here, we believe becoming isn't about having life perfectly figured out, right? It's about growing in faith, walking in purpose, and caring for our whole selves, and taking one faithful step at a time, right? Just one faithful step at a time. Whether you're driving to work or walking your dog, enjoying your morning cup of coffee like I love to do, or you just simply needing a moment to breathe, my prayer is that every episode leaves you feeling encouraged, inspired, and a little more confident in the person God is shaping you to become. So settle in, take a deep breath, and let's begin. Today's conversation is called The Power of Small, Consistent Steps. You know, we live in a world that celebrates big moments, the promotion, the degrees, although it's nice to have, the business launches, the before, the after, the post that went viral. But life and faith are usually built in much quieter moments. One prayer, one healthy decision, one act of kindness, one conversation, one faithful step. Those small choices may not look significant in the moment, but over time, they actually shape who we become. And it's often done in the quiet moments, right? But can I be honest? There have been seasons when I wanted to see results immediately, right? I wanted to know that my efforts, that they were making a difference. You know, maybe you felt that way too, that, you know, you pray and nothing seems to change, right? They say pray and leave it alone. You know, you prayed about it, let it go. But that can be hard. You work hard and the recognition doesn't come, or you don't get that promotion. You start eating healthier, right? And what's the first thing we want to do? Go look at that scale and it barely moves, right? You show up, you be consistent and wonder if anyone will even notice, right? But I've learned that consistency often feels ordinary while you're living it. But when you look back, you begin to realize that those ordinary days were quietly building something extraordinary, right? I tell patients all the time, don't focus on the scale, focus on those lifestyle habits, right? That you're making. And you will notice 6 months from now, a year from now, you'll see the change, but you don't notice it right away, right? And I'm building my podcast, every conversation, everything that I'm doing to be consistent. And now for this week's Becoming Practice, it's simple. Just choose one area of your life, just one. It can be, of course, your health. I'm gonna go there. Your faith, your relationship, your finances, or your purpose. And then I want you to ask yourself, what is one small step I can take this week? Not 10, just one. And I want you to write it down. All right. Now for this week's Becoming Reflection, I want you to take a moment and think about this. If you stopped waiting for motivation and simply committed to consistency, how different might your life look? All right, friends, it's time for this week's Becoming Prescription. You already know how this goes. The patient is who? Y-O-U. And this week's diagnosis is overwhelm, all or nothing thinking, right? Waiting for the perfect time. And then we always look at what are those contributing factors? Perfectionism, fear of failure. You know, we have that good old comparison and being impatient and trying to change everything at once. So I'm gonna have to come up with this treatment plan. So our treatment plan for this week is this. One small goal, just 5 minutes a day, daily gratitude. You can join me on the morning grace and consistent prayer and faithful action. All right, so what's that prescription going to look like? We're going to choose just one habit and commit to the next 7 days. And we're going to keep it simple and keep it realistic. And most importantly, just keep showing up. And you know, I have to end with what we call the contraindications. We want to avoid waiting until Monday and avoid perfection. And avoid quitting because things didn't go as planned, right? And you know we're going to have some expected side effects, but these are greater confidence, side effects of more peace, steady progression, and healthier habits, and stronger faith. And guess how many refills you can have? Unlimited. Because consistency never goes out of style. I like to always end with a little provider note, and that is this. Small steps taken consistently is going to lead to lasting transformation. One of my favorite parts of the podcast, our community Q&A. Thank you to everyone who continues to send in your thoughtful questions. While I can't answer every question this week, I love hearing from you. Let's jump into a few of this week's questions. All right. Question 1. How do I stay motivated? Guess what? Don't depend on motivation, guys, because it's not going to be there. You're going to have to create some routines. Motivation comes and goes, but consistency stays, right? Just like, did I feel like coming in here today? No, but this is important. Question 2, what if I miss a day? Give yourself some grace. One missed day isn't failure. Just begin again tomorrow. Just like if I miss an episode, okay, I'll just pick up tomorrow, pick up next week. All right, question 3, how do I stop feeling overwhelmed? Ooh, this is a good one. Focus on the next right step, not the entire staircase. I say that all the time. Just compartmentalize. Just focus on that next thing. Question 4, how do I know if I'm making progress? And I think I talked about this last week. Sometimes progress just looks like patience, guys. Sometimes it may look like just choosing peace over panic. I need some more coffee, right? Not all growth can be measured, right? So, all right. Question number 5. What's the one habit that changes everything? You already know, starting your day with God. Even 5 quiet minutes can shape the rest of your day. All right, guys. Now for your weekly affirmations. Repeat after me or just say them quietly to yourself. I don't have to rush. I don't have to be perfect. I choose consistency over comparison. I celebrate progress. I trust God's timing. Every faithful step is preparing me for what's next. And I am becoming. I hope you take those words, meditate on them, and let them sit in your heart. Before you go, friend, thank you for spending this time with me today. I pray that this conversation reminded you that lasting transformation, it rarely happens all at once. It happens just one faithful decision, one act of obedience, and one day at a time. So this week, don't underestimate the power of your small steps. God certainly doesn't. Until next time, walk in purpose, choose hope, keep becoming. Peace and blessings. I'm Dr. LaTonya King, and this has been the Balanced NP Life Podcast.